Hello, hello, collective. Welcome to Tarot After Dark with your girl Tiana Foot, also known as Alicia Williams on Facebook. You guys, thank you for subscribing to my channel, Tiana Worldwide Foot. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Help us grow together. I thank you all for taking this journey with me. We're going to dive on in, and we're going to get into the tarot after dark, darlings. We're going to get all the tea, all the juice, and what's to come. This, I want to say like this next 2 weeks, right? This next 2 weeks. If you guys like my messages, make sure you comment. All of my information will be in the drop box, right? The description box below, okay? And so we're going to dive right on in. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have in regards to love for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have in regards to love for the collective? We thank you for wisdom. We thank you for knowledge, crystal clarity, and divine understanding. Oh, if you guys are wondering what decks I'm reading from a mixed deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic and the Minera deck, okay? And I blend them together. And the reason why is because sometimes my eyes get tired of just reading the same cards, so I like to put them together, There's that. So, all right, the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. All right, and overall we have Justice, okay? So just taking a look at these two. Oh, and then behind that we have the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so I see, we're showing up as very abundant, right? Very abundant mentally, spiritually, emotionally, right? Even for some of us financially, right? It's like we have everything we need in our life except for that one thing, which may be love, my darlings, right? And we see that we have our eye on someone, or someone has their eye on us, right? And here we have, this Nine of Pentacles card. It does symbolize like obsession to me a little bit. I'm just saying. Okay, but what came out here? The Hermit, the Queen of Air, the Four of Chalices, the Three of Pentacles, and here we have the One of Earth. Okay, so we have Cups, Pentacles, a little bit of Earth, and we have some major arcana out here on the table. All right, so I see a lot of us have gone within, we've done some internal work, we've done some shadow work, right? I see that, maybe we have a lover who has, been thinking about us, or this is somebody who has their eye on us, right? And has been really thinking about us in their time of quiet, in their time when they have that moment of reflection and retrospection. Perhaps maybe this is even somebody who's just been observing us, right? And we're not even aware that they feeling us like that, collective, right? And perhaps they've been watching you on social media. Do you have a social media presence? Okay, but some type of way they've been observing you. Perhaps this is someone on the job observing you. You see him sitting there by the side of the lake, all sad and lonely and stuff. I see that, in that observing of you, in observation of you, this is just heavy on the observation, right? Heavy on the, I don't want to say peepster energy per se, okay, but really watching. I see that they feel like it would be justice. They feel like they deserve someone like you. They feel like they deserve, a good man or a good woman in their life, okay, and they're wanting to, they're wanting to come in and talk with you, okay, collective? I do see that. They're definitely wanting to have a little conversation, okay, because, you're attractive. You look very, very good to them. You look very appealing, okay? Or perhaps you're interested in somebody and you're thinking about, if you're a masculine energy, you're thinking about, coming on in and, smooth like and really putting that thing down, putting that Mac down, okay? But I see that, giving it some thought, you really worked yourself up to a place where, you're like, oh, should I talk to them? What if they turn me down? You're really wanting to come to this person correct, because I see, you're watching that ass. Collected for my divine feminines, somebody really loves, all that ass. Okay, I just gotta give it how I got it. All right, and I'm getting two messages here. Okay, I'm getting like new love. I'm getting, if you are like, you have been in a relationship, there was that one relationship that y'all didn't fall out, like y'all didn't break up on bad terms, right? And they're just, I really hear that you'll always be my baby type energy, right? So very nostalgic time for, those who used to be in relationship with you, right? And thinking about you at this time. Okay, I get the messages in the music as well, you guys. But back to this new sutta, okay? Yeah, because the plan is to come into you. Three of Pentacles really talks to me of building, right? Partnership. This person is observing you, beloved, and really like, wow, that you could be their lover and their friend and their partner, in crime, and their business partner, right? I see that, overall harmony, is the dream. It is the dream of somebody watching the collective. Oh my, very affectionate energy. Okay, you're showing up very grounded. I see that, the collective is not just about to let anybody into their life. They're very practical. I see if these are divine feminine energies watching this live, it's like, you're not about to be sold a dream. So I see you being very aware of yourself, very aware of even like the words that are coming out of different lovers' mouths in your direction. Like you can detect bullshit. Okay, and I understand that. When it comes to, love, we don't want to set ourselves up to make the same mistakes again, right? So I see a lot of the collective really learning from past mistakes and choosing to really act like they know better this time around, right? And I think that's beautiful. Any more messages for the collective in regards to love? Holy Spirit, holy angels. Yeah, so and the reason why, this was about learning that lesson, right? Perhaps in that, and again, the Justice card comes out twice. So this is double confirmation that, collectively we're moving in a space of love, and in a heart space of openness to new love, right? And knowing that the new love is going to require us to really come up to a higher level of accountability. Even though I do see love coming in, and it is going to be, exactly what you want, collective, right? Because first off, the Seven of Swords energy, we all know that, the Seven of Waters, Seven of Swords, we see the past out here, right? We see where we've been, and you've been under, really heavy opposition from lovers in your past. And I understand that, I feel like we all have, traveled through a time where we have experienced, that lover that was an enemy, right? Or that lover that was so walled up that we couldn't penetrate, all of their defenses and all of, their bullshit, right? And so remembering how that hurt us, we are not choosing to carry that pain or that memory in a way that speaks of, I'm going to sabotage my love life, right? I'm going to get in my own way type of energy. No. That punishment from the past was enough. And we've now reached a place where we know that we're worthy and we're deserving of good things, right? Because in the past, all that groveling and begging, begging for their affection and begging for their attention, them, embarrassing you and putting you to shame publicly and putting you down, and what are those words, like, talking bad to you, talking bad, about you energy, you're coming out of that. And heaven is saying, the justice really will be, and it can be, that proper give and take in love, that proper, that chemistry and the intellectual stimulation, that chemistry and that spiritual bond, right? Together, okay? Because the cards that came out, we see this new love energy really waiting for the right time, right? The right time to approach, to give that sauce, my darlings, okay? Yeah, choose wisely, beloved, okay? It's really what I'm going to say about this, because, the Four of Wands really does speak of, celebration and happy unions, and even like, going out and maybe even going to weddings and baby showers and things like that, right? But choose wisely, because I don't see just one lover. There are many options, right? Even for masculine energies, you're going to have to really, center and ground yourself, because just when you make up your mind that you're going to deal with a divine feminine, right? There is going to be, soulless bodies that come along that are tempting, that, and where I'm getting this from the Seven of Fives, all. And the temptation is going to be on, it's going to be on, right? And, we got these 1, 2, 3, 4 women here that look like they're, competing sexually for this one man's attention. Okay, and like it seemed like some of these women are into playing dress up. They what it really speaks to me of is like, they're going to look very appealing, but do they have the heart and the soul? Can they speak life into you when things get hard, when reality really starts hitting? Right? Is this person somebody that's able to remind you of who you are when you've undergone, heavy losses, or when things have gotten monotonous, or when you feel like you stagnant, or when your creativity is not where you feel it should be? Is this person able to speak life into you? These are things to keep in mind. Even though these bodies or these meat suits may look rather appealing and attractive, is that woman's mental space, is her spiritual space, is her emotional space able to, cradle the man that you are? Is she able to see the king that you are, right? Is she able to deal with you from that place of respect, from that place of you are worthy? You see, like women, you can have anybody, right? But can anybody deal with you, especially when times are hard, especially when your back is against the wall, right? Are they teachable? Even for my divine feminines, do we have teachable spirits? Or is that man teachable? Is he able to adjust and modify himself, to please you? You see? Because essentially in love, my darlings, that's what it's all about. It's all about, bringing heaven to earth. You see? Are you heaven? Can you be heaven even on a down day? Okay, because that's what I see here. I see, the capability, right? The desire, the passion to want. Okay, but we got to move past that place of wanting, right? And into a place of, because see, your wants and your needs, okay, it's not enough when it comes to manifesting, right? And especially when it comes to manifesting in love. This is about, what do you desire? What do you desire to feel, collective? Okay, because I see a lot of choices out here, okay? And these things are going to come to light, because the moon really does speak of secrets. They speak of hidden feelings, you see, that have yet to be expressed, and the only one knowing those hidden things being the Most High, being the universe, okay? When it comes to like being able to clearly assess who we want in love, we have to know what we desire to feel. Like when I'm dealing with you in relationship, I want to feel I want to feel joy. I want to feel bliss. I want to feel passion. I want to feel that energy, right? Right? That's what it is. That's what it's for me. That's what it's about for me. I'm in it for heaven on earth. I'm in it for the supernatural that can be found in love. Okay. So I see you really assessing what you want to feel, what you desire to feel. And then take a look at these different suitors or these potential lovers, right? And see, how are they making you feel? How do you feel when you leave them, right? Do you want to be submersed in their world, in their universe, because you feel so right to them, right? And yeah, there's that on that. Yeah. Because I see like whoever's coming in to you in the days to come, in the weeks to come, in regards to love, I see that it's really going to catch you off guard because they about to bare their soul because they know there's no other way to get to you except for by being honest and dealing with you in truth. There's no side door that can be taken, right? No side door. They gotta come to you in truth and decency and truth and bare like vulnerability. And that's not something to be taken lightly. As we mature, we see the strength and the jewelty of being vulnerable. But a person who hasn't done their work on themselves and hasn't grown and chose not to grow, there's still that refusal to be accountable, that refusal to be open and bare their soul. Because I see this person, like here we have this lady. Here's this man, right? I'm gonna paint you this picture because I don't want to show it because I don't want to get dinged. Okay, but here we have this man. He's sitting on a park bench, and we got this lady who just like stripped herself down naked right there in the park, and then jumped in his lap. Okay, she's jumped in his lap. Okay, because that's how much somebody is feeling the collective. Okay, so. What I really get from this, right, is I see that, there's somebody that's wanting to approach you, right, and they really are willing to, they're feeling you so much, they're so attracted to you, they think you are, the most beautiful thing to them, and they know that if they don't take advantage of this opportunity right now with you, they're going to miss it forever, and it's just not a risk they're willing to take. It's like, I see them being fearful, like what if he turns me down, or what if she turns me down, right? But I feel like as I'm taking a look at this spread for real, it's like the fear of what if I lose them forever, or what if if I never shoot my shot, I'll never know, and I just can't live with that. I see that outweighing any fear of being vulnerable, right? It's like, I just gotta know, I just have to know, and that's a beautiful energy for real. Yeah, so the tides are changing right as the world turns, my darlings, okay? Because somebody about to shoot their shot. Because here we got this cowgirl, you see, and she's about to ride this wave all the way until I ain't gonna say ride the wave until it crashes, but she's settling up and she's going to ride this wave, or this guy or this divine masculine, he's going to shoot a shot, because at the end of the day, he can't stop thinking about you. I see that she can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop entertaining, like, what if this is the one for me? What if this works out? What if this ends up being the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life? Type of energy. I see you showing up, as the high priestess, very strong in intuition, holding two major keys in your hand, right? I see you being, not just a gift, okay, but you're also, the solution. You're the solution, right? I see, like, in your world, your lover or your lovers are really able to express themselves and be everything they dream they could be, everything they want to be in your space and in your world, right? And so this is something that is the appeal. This is what they really desire, is to, have that chance and have the shot to, be one with you. It's all they think about. It's all they dream about. And, Expect, you know, a lot of suitors, a lot of people coming in to want to talk to you, even past lovers wanting to force you to talk to them because they can feel that, you know, some things have shifted in your atmosphere. They can feel your difference. They can feel your transformation, right? And so a lot of times, you know, past lovers will come back around just to see if they can shoot their shot and if they can distract you for another 1-2 years, okay? If they can knock you off your square and derail you a little while longer, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not even like I see that past love really wanting you. They just don't want anybody else to have you, you know. And you're really going to have to be wise and be watchful, even responding to old energy at all, because, you know, that old energy, you know, is, you know, they were manipulative, and they were storytellers, and they were backstabbing energy. They were traitorous energy in the past, you see. And, you know, the potential of that really, like, getting in the way of your forward movement in the present, you know, it definitely is something to be aware of, right? Be wise, be cognizant, right? When it comes to new love, like it with any potential suitor, you want to pay special attention to what's being said and how it's being communicated from their feeling space, right? You know, if it's not all, if I just see the collector saying, you know, look, it's either all or nothing. If you can't give me everything, I don't want anything, right? If you can't give me 100% of your time, your energy, your effort, you know, then I just can't see myself really, you know, investing in that. Because at this stage in the game, you know, I see, you know, what you're worth. I see, you know exactly what being in relationship with you can produce for anyone. Not just, past lovers or any new people in your life, but you can afford to be selective, collective. You can afford to be choosy at this time, you know, in love. Be careful with your decision. No impulsive decisions when it comes to love, and especially sex and relating at this time. But yeah, I see someone really giving a lot of thought and a lot of time into, you know, what it would be like to be with you and to come into you at this time. I hope this message finds you well. Take whatever applies, what doesn't apply, discard and leave it for somebody else. Okay, this is the Tarot After Dark, beloved. Okay, the premiere on YouTube. I want to thank you all so much for rocking with your girl, and I love you all. Hotapu.